All right. How y'all doing? God, after all the work I did today, I still can't get this light right. God, I swear. It's annoying. I don't know how people deal with this. I mean, I really don't. Anyway. All right. Spam Law again. I am here to do an expose on the reality of shitty judges. If you were in Alabama, and God forbid you were in domestic relations court, especially if it's not necessarily if you're just a dude. If you don't have access to what's called, I think Alan Dershowitz put it better, the favor bag. All right, it's a group, it's a cabal, it's a collective. Hoping my mic is working. Let me double check that. I don't trust the mic not working. Testing, testing. Yeah, we're good. All right. Uh, If you're not if you're not in the favor bag, you're not in the clique. Yeah. You don't necessarily move money between people. Um, it's favors. It's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You get a certain, let's say you're getting a divorce, unfortunately, and then you go and get lawyer A, single practitioner, just a normal dude, and your ex goes and gets um, Miss Guthrie or the Crittenden firm. There's your big one. You're going to lose. That's it. You're going to lose. You could have an ex that is a crack smoking, meth head whore, literally selling her body on the street walking, leaving the kids at home. DH&R is involved. They may even be rooting for you. You're going to lose your kid. I mean, you're going to lose. That's it. That's it. You're done. So I'd like not only the firms at because these it's certain people that are involved in it. That's it. And it 9 times out of 10 comes out of what's called a rule Nisi. Uh, it. Hang on, I knew there was one thing I didn't do. That was the one. Um, oh shoot. Alabama rule. There we go. All right. Uh, Not sure if this is sharing. Oh, man, this is what I don't like. Okay. Now it is. Yeah. All right. A rule Nisi in Alabama. It's a show cause petition for contempt, essentially. There's other ways around it, but this is how you get in. All right, it's a petition for contempt of court. It requires a party to show why they should not be forced to comply with the court's order. Usually it's going to be the original filing fee, or the original filing fee, the original divorce decree. It's going to be some stupid bullshit, nitpicky crap that honestly, it's just stupid. Like, I haven't, I didn't get my kid one Saturday 6 months ago. Okay. Why didn't you? Well, because he said that there wasn't enough underwear at my house. Oh, you should have had underwear at your house for your daughter. But she's 16 years old. She brings her drawers with her. Doesn't matter. You're gonna get hit with a rule Nisi. You're gonna get a contempt. You can get. I think it's supposed to be now in a criminal contempt 2 days in custody, but civil forever till you have paid. They could say, "Oh, it's $5,000 fine." They probably won't. They'll do 800 to 1,000. If you don't have it, you're going to jail. That's it. You will go to jail. You are in jail. You will not get out until that money is paid. Okay? They don't give a shit. I hate to cuss, but they don't care. It is a separate civil filing action from the original divorce decree and requires an additional fee. The rule Nisi is often used in family law cases such as a divorce to compel a party to pay child support. That happens more times than not. Usually, though, it's not done by the ex. It will be done by DHR that's trying to come and collect. And it's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, God, man, 15 years ago when I started law school, I sat in on a domestic relations court judge. Can't think of their name. It was a Bessemer circuit for Jefferson County. That's Birmingham. Split into two, Birmingham and Bessemer. And I remember them bringing everyone in orange jumpsuits. Okay. Handcuffed, waist chained. 15 of them. And every one of them, well, sir, you owe $2,700. Where's the money? Judge, I don't have it. I mean, I live out of my truck. Some of them were just dumb excuses. But even the dumb excuses, they don't have it. You can't shit money. If you could, everybody do it. And they go right back to jail. That's it. They say, well, you better find a way to get it. Better find a way to get it. That's the bullshit that you go through in a freaking Alabama domestic relations court. You will stay in jail because you have the keys to get out. That's their rationale. They don't care. And that judge is going to go home and have her martinis and margaritas, making her 6-figure salary. She don't give a damn. Here I am. I'm a lawyer. My child has been brutalized by my late son. I still have to pay that witch because I can't get the court to say no. That's it. She gets free money. I've had an arrest warrant issued, and I'm a lawyer. What the hell do you think they'll do to you or someone else if they'll do it to me? I protect my kid. I'm not going to, it's just not going to happen. I don't pay felons. No, especially when they're in jail. So, but that's Alabama. They don't care. They don't give a damn. And chances are you're going to go to bed too. You might not like this, but you're not going to give a shit too by morning unless you've had to go through it. Until people call their representatives or senators, state senators in Alabama and say, damn it, there has to be a jury trial, even a petite jury, just a 6-person jury. To hear this, there has to be a check. Okay? This is what's wrong. This is it. All right, process in Alabama for Rule Nisi as follows. You file a petition for contempt. That's what the court usually costs $350 on average for the filing fee. Serve it on them. Gotta get service, personal. Schedule a hearing. The other party can testify. They don't have to, but they testify under oath. Yeah. And it's just you and a judge and the other party. That's it. And that's it. The court can then order them to comply within a set time frame. If the other party refuses to comply, they're issued a fine or jail time. In my case, Miss Alicia Ruffin May of the Birmingham district issued a fucking warrant. A warrant for a lawyer whose child had been brutalized. And the ex has no custody. He no longer exists. Didn't care. Had it denied 3 times. 3 times. And I'm a lawyer. My only choice is to go to the appellate court. It costs more to do that than it does pay it. This is what we're dealing with. I have a client right now. He's got 5 days sitting over his head for hell, I don't know how long. Judge Steverson, I'm sure this will come up when I go to court before him, because that's coming. He didn't get the right attorney. He got, unfortunately, the one that his ex got. It's who he should have got, because they win. They win. They send these little stupid emails about, oh, well, she has the flu. She needs Tamiflu or some crap like that, or some medicine. You need to take her to the doctor. And it's like, wait. Why wouldn't you take care of that and not send a sick kid over? You don't take her, boom, they're going to file Rule Nisi. Okay? This is what they do. You stay in trouble. It never ends. These judges like Alicia Ruffin May, who's appointed by the governor of Alabama, who's a Republican. Good job there, Kay. You're an idiot. She approved her. She's a Democrat. We run parties there. That's it. And it's not the Republicans are necessarily any better. Who the freaking hell puts the opposite team on in the game if you have the option to get rid of them? You don't do that. Freaking stupid. But that's what Kay Ivey did. Freaking moron. God, it's ridiculous how many times I have had to deal with this, not only personally, but professionally, is insane. It is the number one, other than the divorce, this is number one. This is it. And it's childish. They'll send emails daily, opposing counsel. I just delete them. I'm like, I'm not doing this. This is childish. We can go to court and argue in court. If you're facing a real issue, yeah, hire an attorney. No shit. Look, look. This is all of it here, right here. Look at this. Everybody's wanting to do it. Take your freaking pick. Take your pick. Those just jokers. They're probably again in the fun bag, the favor bag. They're all in together with the collective. The judges show favor upon them and give them every damn thing they want. Look at this. Alabama contempt attorneys. That's all they do. That's not normal. That's not normal. You don't teach this in law school. This is a scam business. It's insane. If you're divorced, your divorce is finalized by a judge after a divorce decree, and your former spouse did not reach an agreement to the terms of your contested divorce, the judge has to decide what matters you could not agree on in a divorce. If you and your ex-spouse did agree, blah, blah, blah. After the decree is entered, if you do not feel, because you probably got the feelings hurt, because that's what happens 99% of the time. Two parents cannot act like damn adults and deal with their kid. That's the problem. If you do not feel that your former spouse is keeping up their obligations as laid out in the decree, you can file a contempt or rule nisi with the court. You file a rule nisi or contempt petition. Technically, you can do either. The rule nisi is a show cause. It turns into it. Prohibiting, for instance, some of the stupid reasons, prohibiting communications with a parent and their child. I have a client that can't talk to their kid. They're supposed to get the kid for the weekend every 2 weeks. Nope. Mom won't do it. She has a lawyer in a firm that's in the fun bag, screwing them left and right, bending them over the damn thing with no lube. Doesn't care. Doesn't care. Come up with the dumbest reasons not to. Oh, well, there's not enough tampons at the house. It's a young lady. The kid's old enough to drive to the store. This is stupid, but this is what you end up in court over. Stupidity. Prohibiting communication with a parent and their child, failure to pay medical expenses for a child, not paying court-ordered insurance, failure, it goes on and on and on. Whatever the hell you want, you gonna get it. And sometimes you might deserve it, but you're not in the favor bag, remember? So you get screwed. And these guys are where I used to practice, it looks like. I'm seeing County Chamber of Commerce. Of course, Alabama Bar. I think I know these guys, believe it or not. I don't care. I don't practice there anymore. I don't care. That courthouse is just generic. I don't know where it's at. The hearing will determine if you're not in compliance with your decree. If not, can make sure it's carried out. It's an equitable solution. So that's what it's called. It's not really equitable. It's court of equity. In Tennessee, they have what's called a chancery court, and in England too. And we used to in Alabama until the 70s. Because then they had this bright idea. Well, we'll just combine it with the law courts. Well, then you get judges they're just fucking morons. They're just utterly morons. They have no idea what equity really is at all. That's it. It's just this. Well, what does the rule say? Well, what does the law say? Doesn't matter. If they're violating equity, your job as a judge is to do that which is right to fix it. Okay? Then they hide behind that. This is the one time they'll hide behind that. Here, let's see, our attorneys usually do this on a retainer basis. Oh, buddy, you're going to pay $5,000. At most cases, at least 3,000 up front. At least 3,000 to get someone to act like a damn adult. And then they can get attorney's fees. Get that money back. It's the only time you can in Alabama. We have the American rule, most states, which is basically pay your own damn way. Not it, not in this. Hey, you're screwed. You know. Let's look up. Let's look up mine. That way, I don't have to worry about any client confidentiality stuff. It's, let's see. And this woman puts more black men in prison than I have ever seen in my life. See, right here. Kay Ivey appoints her in October 24th, 2022, to replace Miss Blockton, who was removed from office because she was corrupt. Here's her the witch's highness, right here. She's a witch. She's utterly. I've never dealt with someone so narcissistic and incompetent. Period. You can't get rulings out of her. You can't get anything out of her. That's you, miss. Yeah, that's you, judge. That's you right there. You are horrible. You've not only done this to me, but you do it to other people. Let's see what they said. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey. Good job there, Kay. Bravo. Appointed Miss May to replace domestic relations judge ousted from the bench last year. The governor appointed her. Let's see if they go into what Miss Blockton did. Let's see. I have made. Oh, this is Miss May. It's one of my, or the governor, I guess, is saying it. You'll be making important decisions that directly affect citizens of Alabama. No, just Jefferson County, you dumbass. I have made honesty and integrity a priority in my administration, and I know you embody these virtues. This is the woman who makes a man pay child support to a woman with no custody of their son. Think about it. I'm not the only one. This is her. Yeah, tonight's my bitch session. I've got more, though. A lot of more. Just wait till we get into disciplinary. Let's see. Miss Blockton. I'll have to. Yeah, here we go. It kills me, man. She fills the bench vacated by former circuit judge Nikita Blockton, who was removed from office in 2021 by the Alabama Court of the Judiciary, meaning she done messed up, Ron. Just unbelievable. Here's Miss Blockton. I'm sorry, former Judge Blockton, accused of mental instability. This woman was a lunatic. I can testify in front right now. Lunatic. Forcing staff to take diet pills. I mean, this is. I can't, you can't make this shit up. But only first was they only temporarily removed her with money. She still got paid. Look at what she did. Look at what she's done. This brings total ill repute upon the practice of law. We are scumbags for allowing this. Lawyers. There's a lot of other people on LawTube or whatever. I don't know their deals. Don't care. This is the truth. Shakespeare was right. If we blank all of the lawyers, it's the truth. We are the problem. The system needs to be absolutely destroyed and rebuilt. Blockton had been temporarily removed from a bench after 37-page report accused her of mental instability and drug use, abuse of staff, etc. And she's still a damn lawyer with Alabama Bar right now. Let's look her up. Let's go. Come on. Let's see here. All right. My Tourette's is going to start getting worse because I'm going to start getting angrier. Let's see. Find a member. Nikita Blockton. Guarantee you she's still barred. I guarantee it. Look at her. There she. Oh, she has been now suspended. I'm sorry. She went to my alma mater. She got it. Excuse me. Stupid pneumonia. God, I hate it. Man, it's taken me, I don't know, 2.5 weeks of antibiotics to get over it. Sucks. She was admitted in April of 03, but it took hell to get her suspended. We can go and read. Let's see. Is this her complaint? Oh, here we are. I already have it. Ready? Hang on. Let's just share this tab. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Let me share this tab. This says she is suspended right here. Okay. Share this one. Let's see if we can get. We were trying to keep her on the bench and we were disappointed. Damn it, my glasses. I knew I'd forget them again. We were trying to keep her on the bench and they were disappointed. They removed her. Disappointed? She got her bar license suspended. Who in the hell? Jesus. Yeah, here's what she was doing. And luckily I wasn't one of them, but I had friends of mine that represented people that went through exactly this. And it says, in 2017, later swore in the stupid mayor. He's a moron. Whatever. Allegedly using Facebook aliases to communicate with ex parte and threaten people who had cases before her. This is what they do. And it ain't just one. It's the whole goddamn lot of them. The whole domestic relations court system does it. My first case is a divorce. I did one out of Montgomery County. This lady got finally suspended because she had orders on her damn, well, they're on the computer desk to sign. They were done to sign to grant divorces that were 7 years old. 7 damn years. She got a 90-day suspension with pay, and then she got brought back on, and a judge came out of retirement and held her little hand, and oh, there you go. This is what we're going to do. Oh, yeah. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care. The lawyers in the state bar don't care. Do not care. They always want to drop it on, oh, it's JIC, the JIC, Judicial Inquiry Commission, which they do have they're the ones who end up, getting the people off the bench, but the Supreme Court ultimately can do it. They don't need it. They can do it. But you know how else you get somebody off a bench? You yank the goddamn license. The bar won't do it. They won't do it. All right. Let's see here. All right, here we go. This is going to be a few pages. Let me see something here real quick. I got to get my glasses. I'm sorry. I just can't see nothing. Let's see. There we go. I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. See what kind of awesome, fun things we have here to read about Miss Blockton. I say Miss because she ain't even a lawyer. So she can go to hell. And I mean that. And they'll probably get me for a disciplinary just for this video. And then you're going to find out about how bad it really is. because I'm just telling them the truth. I'm not disparaging anyone. I'm showing you punishments. Punishments. I'm telling you my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. May 14th of 2021. Court of the Judiciary. It's Supreme Court. The JIC files this complaint. Introduction. Took office 2017. Since that time, she has failed to observe the high standards of conduct required to preserve the integrity and independence of the judiciary, failed to avoid impropriety. Remember, they have to avoid the mere appearance of an impropriety. They don't ever do it. Almost, there's been a couple judges that have been just outstanding, and I'll name one, Judge Jolly. He was in Marshall County. I believe he's prosecuting now. Best judge I have ever been before. Back in Calhoun County, Brian Howell, who's retired, absolutely outstanding. Judge Page, also Calhoun. These they're above reproach. I mean, if they said something or did something, it was good. I may not like it, but it was done right, and that's what I'm used to until you get into Jefferson County, Montgomery County, and Mobile. There's Shelby County's got issues too, but it's mostly those. Let's see. She has failed to avoid impropriety and the appearance of impropriety, including failing to respect and comply with the law and failing to conduct herself at all times in a manner that promotes public confidence in the integrity and impartiality of the judiciary. She has failed to maintain the decorum and temperance befitting her office and has failed. I ain't in office. I can say this. A judge? No. You shouldn't even be hanging out with lawyers. It's bullshit where, oh, well, the judge he plays golf with this guy. He'll get something. There ain't supposed to be no golf playing. I clerked for a judge. He didn't have any lawyer friends. Doctors? Yeah. Regular people? Yeah. That was it. He didn't hang out with no lawyers. None. He'd leave the golf course. That was just him. He did it right. She's failed to avoid conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice and has failed to perform the duties for office partially and diligently, including failing to be patient, dignified, and courteous to litigants, witnesses, lawyers, and others with whom she has dealt with in her capacity, including, and this is a death sentence, it should be for a judge, ex parte communications with litigants and the attorneys. You cannot. There is one way to file, and maybe later on I'll show you how we do filings, e-filings. Alabama's got the best e-file system in the country. Don't care what anybody says. I can file suit tonight in Lauderdale County. I've been there a couple times, but I don't practice there. I can still do it. It'll be damn stamped, done, and ready to go out. No problem. But you can do an ex parte in a very simple. You better be damn right when you do it. Okay? And usually it's for orders of protection where you just don't, it's dangerous. Okay? And including failing to properly dispose of the business of the court. Here we go again. Specifically, complaint alleges that blocked and violated canons 1, 2, and 3 of the judicial ethics, all of which fail to preserve the integrity of the judiciary or prejudicial system of justice and bring her office into ill repute. Factual allegations. She has exhibited a pattern and practice of engaging in ex parte communications with lawyers and litigants, both telephonically and through the use of numerous Facebook aliases. She has communicated information concerning litigants' cases and information concerning litigants' complaints against her with the commission. That's a no-no. So she's retaliating. Once she gets found out, how dare you do that to me? Tough. I've had bar complaints. You just don't. You do what you're supposed to do. You answer them, and you don't. You don't violate the rules. You just don't do it. It's not hard. People make mistakes, honest mistakes, and they get in trouble. But it's impossible to get these damn judges in trouble. It's impossible. She made numerous threats, slurs, and improper comments to staff, lawyers, and litigants concerning cases. In front of her, concerning litigants in front of her, concerning fellow judges with whom she worked. She used Facebook aliases named Camilla Williams, Jennifer Foster, etc., to communicate inappropriately with VS and AS. Those are redacted. Both of whom were litigants in a divorce that was before Judge Blockton and later before another judge in Jefferson County, which probably was May or like, can't think of her name. She passed away in office recently, which is good because she was that bad. That bad. That bad of a human being. That's bad. When people celebrate your death, you suck. That's it. The communications beginner, and I sound jaded. I am, because I've seen this happen, not just to me. I can't count. Not only my clients, but other people's clients, other lawyers. You go against certain firms, you're done. You're just not going to, ain't happening. You ain't going to win. You're done. Communication began around, and I think we can skip all that. False profit. How much is your white judge paying you? Oh, wow. Oh, no, she's not a black racist at all. No, 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 that's totally acceptable. Because you have prophesied when I did not send you, and because you caused my people to believe in a lie, you and your descendants will be punished. The devil is watching you, Pam, Angela, and the people behind you. PLY, ply, wit. I guess play with God. I play with the devil. Leave those black women Democrats alone, or the devil's going to come get you. This is the shit they pull. These are what Democrats in Jefferson County and those other counties do. It's 90% of them. You get some Republican ones that are retards too. They're not in the favor bag and they're not in office. That's the only difference. They got in office, they get in the favor bag. You may not see stuff like this, but you'd see really bad legal reasoning and decisions. This is bad. I don't know how. I'm on page 5 of a 37-page opinion. And I think, oh, the camera's shaking. I'm so sorry. Now, I don't know if I can move it at this point, but I'm bouncing my leg. Apologize. All right. Let's see. Next one. That this is insane. This is crazy. This is the first time I've read all this. This is insane. Insane. It sickens me as a lawyer. It sickens me because it still happens. You can't get it changed. The system's not going to change. The legislature doesn't give a damn. They're too freaking lazy. They just give it to that's the Supreme Court. That's Supreme Court. They're too busy. They're freaking too lazy. It's an absurdity. You send it to the JIT Commission and a copy, three copies. They purposely have people in the office. I know this from firsthand experience and people that have dealt with them that bump and throw stuff back, and they've done it to me, and I knew they were full of it, saying, well, you didn't do this right. You didn't do this right, hoping you'll give up. That's what they're hoping. That means they ass better have some good shit, because Blockton is hell and heavily connected and fuck them up on or off the bench. Everybody is saying Judge D ass has fucked up as it is Blockton she needs if she wants to keep that seat in the 2022 election. Why can I not highlight this crap? That's bizarre. I don't know why it won't let me. Blockton straight asked another judge. I almost wonder if that's Judge Fancher. I don't know. I don't know if he's still on the bench. Did she touch? Did she talk? Or no, it's a she. Uh, did she talk with Judge S and Blockton told her because Judge S is telling all the lawyers she had no effing knowledge that the disciplinary bar was coming after Judge F. They got your attorney and the GAL, guardian ad litem, with old shit. And at the end of last week, shit that was dead and threatening to take their licenses. Your attorney just wasn't passionate. She was mad as fuck. And the only thing they can F up, only thing that can F it up is y'all let Judge D finish this hearing. She will enter an order throwing them all under the bus. This is insane. One attorney noted during COVID, God help me, the Lisa Schneider account was deactivated. When it was reactivated, the same account appeared with the name Camilla Williams. Blockton told LJ that she had at least 6 aliases. This is what this is insane. And this is probably the most drastic that I've seen. But the actual, the meat and potatoes of it is the exact same with many judges. Their attitude is shit. You can't even get them to sign orders, emergency orders. You can't get it done. They don't care. Let's see. During a courtesy visit by Jefferson County Deputy Sheriff and FBI Task Force to warn Blockton of strange complaints made to the FBI regarding her use of Facebook aliases, Blockton spoke incessantly to JW for an hour. After discussing the Facebook aliases with Blockton became agitated and defensive and adamantly denied using them. Unbeknownst to her, JW had visited the Facebook alias page Jennifer Foster. Within an hour leaving that meeting, JW rechecked the page and just noticed it was gone. This is the FBI, the F freaking BI. I can't. I can't make this up. This is law. This is what they call practicing law, domestic relations courts in King, Alabama. It's a damn joke. This is what you run into. Not all of them. Not all of them. A lot of the judges, especially, for whatever reason, it's domestic court. And the people that are in that favor bag make minimum high 6 figures into sometimes the millions because they've got the big firm. That's it. That's how they do it. I think we've seen enough of her bullshit. I think we can move on. It better. It's just making me angry. I don't even want to look at it. Let's see. Okay, she's disbarred. Or let me rephrase that. It says suspended. She's probably suspended and can get her license back at some point. You have to petition. I wouldn't grant that woman a damn driver's license. And this is who my judge took over for. She was giving phentermine, it's a diet pill, a light amphetamine, to pep them up, having worked late the night before. So now she's distributing narcotics, which is a Class C felony distribution in Alabama. I guarantee she didn't get charged. I will bet my left body part she didn't get charged. Absolutely not. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. I'm sharing the tab now. Yeah, here we go. She was alleged to have made members of her staff work extraordinarily long hours taking phentermine. She had been under the influence, and you can take prescribed medicine like ADD medicine even as a judge or lawyer. That's not the problem. The problem is handing shit out to people. I mean, this is insanity. All right, so let's go back. That's Blockton's again. I've got another one. Where is it? Let me go back to my thing here. Settings. Where's the share? No, it's not what I want. Present. Timothy. Where is Timothy? Slide and files. Let's see. Here we go. Wiggins. Oh, let's work. Present. Let's go. Well, now I'm having issues. Come on. From my computer. See if I can get it to work. Oh, I see it. Dadgummit. Well, sorry. I'm learning this, so forgive me. Here we go. All righty. This was Marvin Wiggins. Now he's out on the western portion of the state. I can't remember who replaced him. Maybe Steverson. I can't remember. But this dipshit, it just blows my mind. Let's see. Let me get this off the screen if I can. I am tired and I apologize, but I am tired. This has been a long day. Here we go. That would have been helpful to have done that at the beginning. Sorry. Notice how they start it. I can't help but laugh. The Honorable Marvin Wiggins. Shit. Presiding meaning he's in charge. Okay. The 4th Judicial Circuit of Alabama. The circuit is composed of Bibb, Dallas, Hale, Perry, and Wilcox counties. Judge Wiggins has served as a circuit judge since 1999. This is dated 2019, May. Okay. The 17th, exactly, 2019. Present complaints based on the following. Judge Wiggins initiated and or considered ex parte communications. Remember Glanville in the YSL trial? Threatening it held Brian Steele in contempt because he wouldn't tell him who told him about the ex parte communication. Glanville should be in jail. He should be off the judiciary, but the Georgia Supreme Court's too much of a bunch of wussies, and they're not going to do it, so they let him stay. Oh, don't want to get a black man off. Holy crap. You're more likely to get a white person off than you ever will a black woman. It's just a fact. I want to tell you, look at Glanville. He had ex parte communications, and it took hell to get him off. Never should have happened. He should have recused immediately. Said, damn, man, I done messed up. And put it all on the record. Nope. Wiggins initiated or considered ex parte communications with each represented party, not authorized by law, concerning a pending proceeding outside the presence of the opposing party and counsel. And let me tell you something. Brian Steele was calm. I would have been screaming at this point. I don't put up with it. I just don't. Put me in jail. Fine. Let's go through the process and your ass is gone. I'm going to make sure I get you gone. He abused judicial authority and interfered with the litigant client attorney privilege. Failed to maintain the decorum and temperance befitting his office. See how I'm acting right now is just me. That's at home. As a judge, man, I have seen judges excoriate people just absolutely inappropriately. There are times where it is appropriate, especially when you have children involved and their parents can't get the damn meth out of their nose. And you just don't have a choice because doing a TPR, terminating parental rights, is damn hard. We call it the death sentence in domestic law because that's it. It's a death sentence. You're done. You get TPR'd, you're done. And it happens, but it's pretty rare. Let's see, 2019, Wiggins failed to avoid an appearance of impropriety, perpetuating the appearance that his multiple improper ex parte communications were not an anomaly. He had two telephone conversations with an attorney regarding a pending case on his docket. And then he writes, trying to lie his ass out of it. Until his recusal, see, he presided over the Cambry v. Billingsley. This is the actual number. This .01 that I'm showing right here. What, damn it, what that means is that's the second issue. 9 times out of 10, I bet it was a real Nisi. The original filing for the divorce should say the 9084.00. Okay. The father filed a petition to modify custody. There you go. There's your 01. That's just how it works. The next one would be a .02, etc. Let's see. He required primary custody of the child with reasonable visitation, which the rules require, and these judges won't do it. Period. Because they don't care. They're in the favor bag. The lawyers who are on the other side are in the bag too and get what they ask for with 90% effectiveness. It's just sickening. Father was represented by Tina Moon. I think I know her, believe it or not. Let's see. The mother was represented. I know her. I think I went to school with her. At the time of the conduct charged in this complaint, father was residing in Pensacola, and the mother was residing in Marion, Alabama. That's where the military school is. The custody and visitation history between the two have been primarily dictated by the mother's whims and occasional by agreement between the parties. You can modify a decree as a parent all the time, but that's that's your right. You can do that. Okay, that's called being grown ass people with a kid. Oh, I can't take him this weekend. I'm sick. Can I get him next weekend? Oh, yeah, no, that's no problem. I'll just change my plans I had, and it's no big deal. No. Petty, petty, petty. And it's the lawyers involved as well. Custody and visitation history between the parents have been primarily dictated by their. I read that. Prior to the father's filing his petition, the mother had filed a motion to modify custody. Jeez. And or visitation. And that was done under the .00. It shouldn't have been. It should have been .01. This should be on 02, but it is what it is. Her case was also assigned to Wiggins. The mother this is what this is kind of shit these parents will do. She moved without informing the father, which is there's a rule in Alabama called I can't remember if it's Rule 32 or not. It's called the McClendon Rule. You got to give notice. You got to get some permission. You don't just get to bolt with the kid. Excuse me. I apologize. In addition, let's see. Without allowing the father to exercise visitation, in addition, after allowing the child to reside with the father in Florida, the mother used a void order issued by a Florida judge to remove the child from school. Mind you, this is insane. And go back to Alabama. District judge issued an order stating that the child, remember, somebody's got jurisdiction. You have to figure that out first. And in the compact there, in this instance, if Florida's getting involved, they're going to go, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Yes, the kid is here. Is there a actual emergency that we need to deal with to protect the kid? No? Then go back to Alabama and get your shit taken care of. Thereafter, in the 01 case, the district judge issued an order stating that the child has a birth defect, short femur, whoop-de-doo, and the allegation was that the mother had plans to have one of the child. Oh, Jesus Christ. To have one of the child's legs amputated if she has custody, which is not medically necessary or recommended. District judge gave temporary custody to the father. It should have been permanent. Permanent. Cut a leg off? All they got to do is put a freaking rod in. This isn't. You parents that do this, you ought to go to prison. I'm serious. She should be in prison. At a hearing in 2017, parents agreed on certain terms of visitation, but were not incorporated by an order. Mistake. Judge Wiggins, after the hearing, dismissed the mother's petition, .00 case pursuant to agreement between the parties. Then he encourages the parents to work out an agreement regarding custody until discovery can be. No, he should have set the ground rules. I don't give a shit about discovery. Judge sets the ground rules. At this point, she should have had supervised visits. You gonna cut a kid's leg off, which I don't know a doctor that would do it. You're not getting it. You're getting supervised visits. He stated it in an order, but never did. He set a final hearing. Following day, multiple calls were exchanged between Judge Wiggins and the parties and attorneys. And look at here, duration. Oh, called mama, called the mama, called the mama, called the mama. Oh, yeah, no problem there. Yeah. Woman wanting to cut a kid's leg off. No problem. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Mother. Oh, finally, father and wife. But no attorney. Okay. Attorney Crenshaw. Oh, where's the other attorney? Moon. Oh, Tina was by herself. Nope, can't do that. Now he's on his cell phone. This is insanity. And this is the guy who, I mean, this guy. Let's see something. Let's see if let's see. I wonder if I can get him pulled up by just Wiggins. Give me a second. An Alabama Bar. See, I have access to stuff y'all don't, so there you go. Bet monies wouldn't surprise me. Let's just see if it comes up under Wiggins. Imagine that. Now, I don't know if this is the same dude. I actually know this law firm, so I doubt it's him. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This is just unbelievable. This firm here is legit good firm, great firm. I know the partner. That ain't him. Ain't hiring him. Let me. God dang it. Yeah, whatever. Fix it. I don't care. Leave me alone. Stupid browser. Let me see. Let me go back. I can't remember this dumbass's first name. Go figure. Da da da. I can't believe I'm admitting to even knowing some of these people. This is horrible. This is utterly horrible. Marvin. So we got Marvin. Marvin the Martian. All right. Let's go back and find him. All right. Marvin Martian. He should still be listed, even if he's disbarred. Let me go up here and do this. This will take forever. Oh, look at there. In good standing, but just not. This can't be. This freaking can't be real. I didn't even look this up. This guy's a freaking. It's still. I know he's not. I don't think he's a judge anymore. I swear he's not. When you're a judge, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to practice privately. But it's listed in Greensboro, Alabama, Judicial Circuit, in good standing, not actively in. Are you freaking kidding? I just showed y'all. I mean, damn. This is disgusting. Here's his I got in trouble paperwork, y'all. This is the shit he did. This is the shit he did, okay? This is just from a few years ago. So the black community, this is a black area, okay? And the white community together. Democrats, it's a Democrat area. elected this guy again. Not once, not twice. I think he's been going since 1999. This it has look, when you get into this type of shit, unfortunately politics and race come in. It's a fact. You're not in the club or whatever, you're not in the favor bag, you're not in the club, you're the wrong person, whatever. If you're a white guy and you're a Democrat and you're in the favor bag, you're going to win. If they have any inkling, like I probably shouldn't, but I'll say something about our Lord and patron saint of the legal world, Justice Thomas, because I revere the man. That's just my opinion. Man, boom, I've had to stop doing it. You get nailed. It's a fact. They don't care. So let's see here. Let's finish reading this. So this asshole's still, I guess he's still on the bench. Let's find that out. Oh my God. This guy cannot be on the bench. It's impossible. It just can't be real. All right, let's stop sharing this one. Let's go to Alabama 4th Circuit Judge Wiggins. I'll be damned. They've reinstated him. Some bitch is still there. Dallas County. He runs the circuit. Perry County. See what you see? This is the bullshit. You do this shit as a private attorney, you're gone. You're done. This is what we run into all the freaking time. Or my favorite is other judges. I can't mention his name because I got a case going before him. He likes to inject his religion. I'm a Jew. I'm a religious Jew. He's Church of Christ. He thinks I'm going to hell. And will say it to you. Which blows my mind that he's even a member of it, because my granddaddy was Church of Christ. He didn't know my grandmother was Jewish. And I just say it this way. He wouldn't have dealt well with a black man in Church of Christ. Excuse me. Period. That's it. The end. Full stop. And yet this guy sits there and pontificates from the bench. It just blows my mind. It freaking blows my damn mind that this is real. That these people are real. And you can say, oh, wait, you're just dejected or jaded. How would you like to be one of these people? What if it's your kid? What if you had an ex-wife that was trying to go and cut the damn child's leg off? I don't care if it's 6 inches too short. They can put rods in to stretch the leg. I've known people that have had it growing up. At the time of the conduct charge in this complaint, we read that one. Hang on, let me go to slide 4 or 5. I'm so sorry. God, it's hard to remember this is on my face now. It works great, though. Anyway, when the mother called Wiggins' office, the conversation lasted 2.5 minutes. During this call, the mother first spoke with Judge Wiggins' judicial assistant. And that's not a problem per se. It's really not, because it's just a JA. The assistant told Judge Wiggins the mother claimed it was an emergency. She transferred the call. Wiggins told the mother, I don't know what's going on. Let me call the lawyers. He shouldn't have took the freaking phone call, but at least he did say, hey, I'm going to go call the lawyers. Let me go at least do that. He should have told the JA to say, I can't talk to her. Tell her I'm sorry. She needs to call her lawyer, and I'll call the lawyers too. That's it. No problem. No harm, no foul. He didn't do it. He did not contact the lawyers. Of course he didn't. Why? Because he's a moron who's still on the bench. Approximately 2 hours after the initial conversation, Judge Wiggins called, and this is the Supreme Court of Alabama's fault. Their job is to stop this. Instead, they delegate it to some other lesser court, and finally, they just ratify stuff because they are cowards. Yes, I'm talking the Alabama Supreme Court, cowards. I don't care. This is my opinion, and I have First Amendment right. Not bringing ill repute on the law. This guy did. So don't come after me. Freaking this guy can do this. Okay? And Blockton can do it. Don't come to me. And I'll come back on here if they do. And they want to try to get me with disciplinary because of what I spoke to you about tonight. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Because the news media don't give a shit. Judge, let's see. During the call to the mother, Wiggins called the father and mother. Prior to this call, he had not even looked at the case file. You freaking moron. Cutting a kid's leg off. I'm still shaking. Daggum camera. Yeah, let me try to move it here. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can get that a little bit better. I have an iMac too, and maybe that's a little bit better. I don't freaking know. Yeah, we'll leave it. In the conversation, Wiggins made numerous references italicized in the excerpts below. This is going to be good. This is going to be so funny. Can I actually do more than one? No. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to reach Terry Del Cambre. This is Judge Wiggins. This is Terry. How are you doing, Mr. Del Cambre? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mr. Wiggins? I'm fine. I keep getting calls, though, from Miss Billingsley about the exchange of the visitation. Well, he goes, well, she wasn't there Sunday to pick up the kid. Well, can I put you on hold while I go and get y'all on a conference call? Father, inaudible, wife. No. We don't need to talk to her. We don't really need to talk, ma'am. To Judge Wiggins, Terry. I'm the judge. You have a lawyer. Now the wife's exerting it now, saying, "Hey, bro, dude, you got a lawyer." And yeah, Judge knows exactly what he's talking about. You know, he just do what he wants. It's cool. I'm the judge, but Terry has a lawyer. I'm the judge. Man, I'm the judge. He has a lawyer, Mr. Wiggins. I mean, look, the lady was going to cut a kid's leg off, supposedly. I mean, she's laying it down. Good for her. Good for her. Ma'am, I'm the judge, and if I need to talk to him. He needs to bring the child at home today. We understand, Judge, but he has a lawyer, and we met with her, and she didn't pull up. She didn't come. Mr. Camber, are you going to listen to her, or are you going to listen to the judge? Which one are you going to listen to? Wow. I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I don't understand who you're listening to. I'm listening to you. All right. Thank you, sir. Respect my authority. Sounds like a freaking God. It's like Eric Cartman is a judge. Now, what's the problem? The father made numerous factual allegations regarding the mother's inability or refusal to abide by the order. Her failure to pick up the child on the previous Sunday, 2 days earlier at the Greenville PD. They had a safe drop-off, probably DHR met them. The designated exchange location and her failure to pick up the child the previous day at the Escambia County PD. There's two Escambia counties. I don't know if they're talking about Florida or Alabama. It could be either one. Judge Wiggins responded that the mother was just calling me, giving me a different side. Uh-huh. Okay. That's interesting. It's a little weird, but interesting. And now I don't even need to go through all this. I mean, this is it just continues. Look at this. Let's see what let's see if they actually, this is the one that This is a judgment. Almost 2 months later, he finally held a motion for the judge for himself to recuse. Guaranteed denied it. Miss Moon argued that Judge Wiggins' ex parte conversation with the mother affected the father's exercise of his rights to visitation. He granted his motion to recuse and was reassigned because his lawyer laid the law down. Miss Moon put it down. So let's see. Trying to get here. Let's see what they finally did. He's clearly back on the bench. He's clearly back on the bench. Count one, initiating or this is the charges from the JIC. Considering with each ex parte communication listed below, jointly or severally, including those blah 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 blah. Canon 1, a judge should uphold the integrity and independence of the judiciary. A judge should participate in establishing, maintaining, and enforcing that integrity, and himself observe a high standard of conduct so that the integrity and independence of the judiciary can be maintained. A judge should avoid impropriety. That's canon 2. I mean, they're just nailing him with every canon. Charge 1. It was the phone call. Charge 2. Initiation of another phone call. All the way down. All of them. Charge 5 and 6. Charge 7. By invoking his judicial authority in his ex parte conversation to demand Ms. Del Cambray communicate with him about issues pending in the current proceeding outside the presence of her or his attorney. After repeated protests, thereby interfering with his attorney-client privilege, he violated the following provisions of the canon of judicial ethics. So now they're going to go and state what all. Look at them, all of them. I mean, we're nowhere done. I mean, look at this. Charge 12. By making significant representations set forth in the paragraph, in the hearing, blah, 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 blah. Order of the commission. Holy moly. Let me see if I can't get through this. I want to see what the punishment was. He may not have even gotten punished. Yeah, this is just the record. So they referred it. I just don't know what the, yeah, it's transcription. So clearly he didn't get in trouble. Or if he did, he just got temporarily removed. By the way, this guy's had more disciplinary in the state of Alabama than any other judge currently in office. All right. Next week, we will do another one. I'm going to go back to Miss May. We're probably going to stay in Jefferson County. This guy's not in Jefferson County. He's on the, he's over in Perry County, that area, which is, I believe, on the western side of the state. I could be wrong, though. It's in the the Midwest of the state. This is just I'm flabbergasted. So it's depressing. It's depressing. You know, there's not a whole lot, unfortunately, we can do. Nobody cares. All right. Well, I was going to go into some other stuff, but it's too late. We've done this for an hour. That's good enough. We'll go over. I'll try to find out if he got disciplined. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I want to know. Oh, popped up. Disciplinary action. All right, let me come up here and share this. Right here, I'll present. Here we go. Public must be able to trust our judges dispense justice fairly and impartially. His actions disregarded that trust, reprimanded, and censured for his conduct. That's it. And suspended without pay for 90 damn days. That's it. That's what you get. right there in Alabama, destroying people's lives as a judge. Sleep on it. We'll do another one on Thursday. I hate to leave it this way, but sleep on it. Enjoy it because it's real. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Uh, Click like and subscribe if you would. Leave comments if you've had issues with judges. I don't care what state. Just talk about it. That's the best thing you can do. Just talk. You have that right. Exercise it, okay? Thank y'all.